Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. We are finally setting up for March. But yeah, if you can tell by my voice, I'm a little bit sick at the moment. So yeah, apologies for the sound of my voice. It probably sounds a bit weird. For this month, I am trying out the Himi washes. These are new for me. I ordered them recently as a treat for myself, and I'm very much new at gouaches. So this is fun to experiment with and do something really different. I'm not very much into painting usually. I don't do very well with painting. I sometimes use watercolors on my bullet journal, but it's very much like just to add some effect, I guess. Doing a full-blown painting like this, it's kind of new for me. At least kind of illustration like with gouache. But yeah, it was very fun. And since March is the month where spring starts, and I'm always kind of intrigued by how nature kind of does weird things. Like you will see random plants coming out of like buildings, or I even saw this situation once where there was fake grass, so literally like a kind of sheet of plastic, and somehow a poppy was growing through it, which was wild. And so yeah, that kind of inspired this. Written on the side there around the oval shape, it says nature finds a way, or nature always finds a way. It's nature finds a way. I'm sorry, I can't remember what I wrote myself, and right now I can't really see it. But yeah, I thought this was so cute, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I hope you guys will enjoy. If you're wondering about the Himi gouaches, there are a lot of videos on YouTube already on them. I don't have experience with gouache, so I can't really say if these are better or worse than other types of gouache. I do enjoy them. They're fun to work with. Yeah, at least they're very cute, I'll say that. And I didn't really find myself having a hard time using them. But then again, I'm new to gouache, so I could be missing out on something here. But yeah. I will say though, if you notice any weird things going on with the footage, please know I'm filming this on my phone. And throughout some moments there, my phone decided to run out of storage, and didn't warn me, so it stopped filming altogether. And so I lost a little bit of footage there. I think it wasn't all that much, but yeah, apologies for that. I know it's kind of annoying. I'm annoyed at myself, but yeah, problems of filming with a phone. Also, if anyone has any tips on how to improve quality of footage while filming with an Android phone, I would appreciate that. I'm planning on somehow few months into the future getting an iPhone and maybe filming with that, because I feel like the quality of footage would be a lot better and it would make my life easier in the process of transferring the footage onto my MacBook. But it's not really something I can do at the moment. Really need to save up for that investment. So yeah, for now I'm kind of stuck with my Android. So if anyone has any tips on improving the footage, I would love you to the moon and back. You really make my day. But yeah. For the first time in a while, I decided to do my monthly log right next to the cover page. I've been doing the double cover for quite a while. Not entirely sure why, to be very honest with you. But I don't know, it usually kind of felt better, and this month I really felt the urge to put it here and have the cover on the left. And it looks so like minimal and cute. Like, I don't know, it just looks so nice next to the cover. It looks really cute. But yeah, as far as the spreads themselves, I decided to go a bit minimal this month. Basically, the only monthly spreads that I have are these two right here, and they are for astrological events and for productivity. Those are the only two that I decided to have for monthly logs, and the reason that they are blank right now is because I decided that I would not force myself into coming up with a really intricate layout as of now, because while I'm painting this, while I'm setting up the spreads, it was actually a little bit before March started, and I decided, you know what, usually when I decide on the spreads a bit too early on, I then go through something that stops me or alters what I planned for that month, and then the spreads become redundant. I had that happen with January. I had this like very extensive goals list in habit tracker for like working out and stuff, and then I got sick for most of the month. I was like, well, this serves for nothing. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna leave these blank. I'm just gonna set them up, and then I'm gonna decide how to fill them out. So that's what's going on here. Basically, what I did this month is I went back to something that I had already done back in, I know it was December, I'm just not sure if it was 2019 or 2020. I think it was 2019. Basically, I did all of my typical monthly spreads. I deconstructed them and put them in my weekly logs. Part of that was because I was running out of space for the notebook. I didn't have space to do them as complete spreads, and I refused to migrate December into a new notebook. It made no sense to me. So I did that, and I kind of missed that layout. It was super functional and productive. So I kind of decided to try this again. It's just you open up your notebook, and instead of just having boxes to write things down for weeklies, because I don't really usually don't use them all that much, you have everything that you need for that week. The only things that aren't here are really the astrological events, which I don't really need to add anything to them. I just need to refer back to, and the productivity, which is honestly a bit more of a journaling situation, which makes this super efficient, and I really like it. If you're wondering if I lost footage because the numbers were already filled out, no, I actually pre-did that. I did that beforehand because filling out the silly little numbers, it looks like it doesn't take that much time, but it takes a ridiculous amount of time. So I was like, I can do this off camera. No one really cares about seeing me write down a bunch of small little numbers. So I did that off camera. Since I had to take advantage of most of the space in the pages to have spreads, basically, I went very minimal with the illustrations. I just added a few little pieces here and there. Yeah, so here you have a weekly log, you have intentions for the week, you have a sleep tracker, you have a mood tracker, you have a reading tracker, a list of tasks that are really important for that week, and on the left page for week 9, I have a priorities box. You will notice that I don't actually have them for all of the weeks, because when the week has 7 days, it doesn't fit. I can't do that. So yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that first priorities box for the following weeks to take advantage of it. Yeah, space efficiency is something that you need to do. Also, another thing that I didn't lose footage here for weeks 11 and 12, since they are literally the same layout as week 10. Yeah, week 10. I decided to not film myself making those. I felt like it was way too repetitive. It's essentially the same layout, and for this last week, same thing. I just painted the flowers on camera because it was right next to this spread, which I really like. This I don't really consider like a monthly spread. Like I'm probably gonna be using this beyond the month. It's an info dump. Like, you know how sometimes you have random things to write on your notebook and you don't have a place for it? Yeah, that's what that's for. And I kind of have small categories for things that I know that I usually write, just in case I have something to write down. I can do that there. But yeah, that's what that is. It's efficient. I like it. It turned out cute. And for this one, it's just a journaling spread. I've been into journaling a little bit in my bullet journal. It helps me place what happened in like a timeline. Does that make sense? My notion of time has been really messed up since COVID. So I'm trying to journal a little bit in my bullet journal. Now let's get on to the final flip through. I'm really happy with this. It was really fun to try something so different. Gouache is very new to me, and also like a different type of illustration. Doing like a bigger one for the cover and then just very simple details for the other pages. And it's turned out so cute and very minimal as far as colors. I forgot to paint these while I was setting up the bullet journal. I'll paint them later. But yeah, that's what those look like. I'm gonna fill in the colors. I really love the info dump. Like visually it looks so cute. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!